Bit out into the balcony. That will force Hunter into the fight. And Electronic down and out. Contact on B. niko gone early, and that's the smoke down, which is disrespected immediately. m0nesy, though, the flash will repel the invaders back into the smoke. And loads two on the dual Berettas. Nice back from Bit. Go either way as they charge. He's racing the bomb carrier, just trying to round the corner. He hasn't gotten to safety. He's going to go down unless he can fight his way out. Good luck. Have fun. Perfecto gone.
Time's a problem here, 11 seconds. Bit with no chance.
He'd like a kill. And m0nesy will take another 4. Quite late to be mantling that boost, but safely set up now in their crossfire. Look how many bodies are here. NPL's going to get a rude awakening. He rounds that corner. Still gets the headshot. It's JKS that's farming up. A triple quad kill from JKS into the first gun round. He is definitely here and definitely delivering.
Oh, run and hide, Perfecto.
As here they come, and Perfecto, yeah. He's going to try and plant, perhaps a fake it out. Didn't quite get the sound. And niko collects. Very happy with that one. JKS early on, laying down the law here. They come to test his sight. He's got Hunter and m0nesy, and he only needs himself. Multi-kill madness.
I will just want to note I appreciate Yanko kind of face-checking Maniac on the desk there. Banana control taken by hooksy.
m0nesy.
Yeah, barrel will be spotted and dead. Great shot from Bit.
Brilliant. Some young gun action. Bit catches the rotation back in from alongside. And in that very moment, the whole of NaVi start to lean towards that bloodshed. Like sharks. Starting to circle now.
Brave from niko there with the AK. Spamming through. They knew exactly where that was coming from. Pretty tight doorway as well.
JKS, I mean, brilliant in this first test. This is going to be harder. Flashes in, and NPL takes him down. Hiding in the site is Hunter. So many NaVi members. They clear their corners. The frag comes through, and a flawless response. This was on a conservative buy. A couple of rifles, sure. Bit, NPL.
Yeah, they make the most of the save right there. The fact that both of them are able to get picks on those saved AKs, great. This is why teams do it, right? And Simple gets himself a free AWP. Yet to setups there, and they're focused more on locking down mid and boiler than apartments. They're more worried about apartments if they think it's going to be, you know, an apps explode with the pistols. So it could be a pressure point that Bit and MPO want to continue to here to try and push. But it was m0nesy they found this time round. No timeout taken from G2. They understand this happens, but we'll get back into the buys here. Another one of those, and then G2.
30 seconds, these smokes are up. It feels like it's going to have to be one of these signature NaVi late finishes. Oh my god, niko's taking some real risks. Hoping to be overlooked, well held. Simple protects, saves Electronic, and now the bodies are dropping 20 seconds. Feels like a lifetime though. They got all the time in the world as the round falls into place and G2 fall flat.
Even with all the info right there, G2 knew there was no presence down Banana. They had hooksy pushed, they had m0nesy on the AWP. 3 players over towards A. They tried to negate that pressure. niko trying to join the pack, playing through the fade of the smoke.
Chasing. And a lot of people would bite your hand off to have the opportunity. It's just, when I say unenviable, I mean it from the sense that
there's expectation.
There's so much expectation. Like, look what Bit did, you know? The bar's been set pretty bloody high. And every time, and we saw it, we know it exists, that, you know, NaVi are not going to be holding your hand through this. There will be expectations of you, and they'll let you know when it's not met.
Yeah, awareness and aggression.
Love it. hooksy commanding his troops to go for a disrespectful charge straight into the guts of NaVi. NPL all the way down second mid. Can't quite believe his luck. Just mowed down. Bit back onto JKS. Good find in the T apartments, but the bloodshed continues as Hunter's holding W. Straight towards T-Abs. Pulls the ripcord after getting Electronic. No, I don't blame him, but niko, he's trying to burrow behind enemy lines. In the chicken pit. Can sweep second mid, call it clear, and surely hooksy's going to want to set m0nesy up for this.
There's no way NaVi can go back. They have to go B. There's just no way they can go back towards A. There's too many unknowns.
And m0nesy's taking this angle because, oh, he doesn't miss. The flash strikes for 13. And NaVi's hopes dwindle. He's just got those reaction speed tests. Passes them.
What is going on? It looks like deathmatch.
It doesn't look like we're still in the warm-up right now. niko just tickled down to 23. Will be run down, but Perfecto just taking weapons away at this point. Jump straight into Hunter. Lovely change of pace. You were just talking about foot on the pedal, pedal to the metal. And 9 secured. What a charge. You don't see fights like this. At 1 minute 33, you do not see fights like that. That is a ridiculous one considering how little Simple gave. And yeah, niko just tapping heads as well.
Yeah, beautiful rounds here. And that's obviously choreographed. That's a move. That's something that they've worked on here, and they pull it.
m0nesy and niko, can they rumble on the fade? m0nesy eyes of a hawk and AWP as well. Gone in a flash is electronic. niko builds off. It's been very repetitive. Yeah, okay, lurk smoke. Onto the hay bales with you and JKS. Nope, guessing by what we've seen, he's coming straight into the fight. Bit works it out, finds the first. Maybe more to be said here. Hunter known now on the default over the smoke. Bit will prowl, finds another. Being the hero for NaVi. There's a reminder of what he's capable. A triple to get NaVi into the A site.
G2 have to go for this last round here in the first half of play. niko and hooksy on the retake. 2 on 3 situation. Bomb's just gone down. And divide and conquer.
Yeah, coming in from 2 different angles of assault. Not really slowing down for anyone here. Bad flash, he's still cooking. Up short. Smoke will enable a bit of a walk as well. niko's crawling through. Bomb half gone, hits present, and that's hooksy with another frag. NaVi are going to absolutely pull their hair out. If they go down to hooksy, getting all the kills, niko closes! And that's 12! 12 to 3, a 2v3. hooksy can continue to try and forge a path into this A site. The setup is clean. NaVi counting on NPL. Good on the MP9. And good setup. Simple. Shuts down another. With only 15 seconds left, they've got to run to their death. Or perhaps not. niko with another. Suddenly G2 in the conversation. Only for a moment as we do see that time ticking and headshots being hit. niko goes down. NPL, another impactful round from him. We're going to keep tabs on that. A confident NPL. Let's see. Our first taste of G2 on the guns, and oh my god, a well-placed jump from electronic, and he just keeps running down niko. The spray, hard to escape. niko, see if Hunter can get anything done. Already getting a lot of damage through the smoke. Electronic will finish the job now. Up to 10 as he ascends, and more from electronic. That MP9 has earned him thousands upon thousands, as well as a 7th. You talk about grounds for a comeback, a clean one like that from NaVi. Add that to the list.
That's beautiful there, and I love this defensive smoke back at the site when they're playing with multiple members here. This is the opener, and niko blind, dinked. He didn't even know what happened. Where the hell did that come from? Electronic just being a buzzard in banana, and such an annoyance here on the boost. Perfecto dropping the smoke towards the back of the site. That can even be used with one-way variation. So, of course, the attention of G2 is glued.
Oh, and Hunter onto MPL. We've said that before. Now with Simple on the site, should be good.
Oh!
Missed his shot. Hunter doubles up. The site now surely lost. Unless Bit can do anything from the pit. They know where he is, and Hunter deletes, destroys. niko's already on the hunt. Just by virtue of his positioning, he knows they'll likely be cowering on the site. No need for them to move.
They will chase now.
Oh my god!
I was just saying, JKS is already on the way. Hooksy's in CT spawn. I didn't need either of them. It was just the cousins here. The combo.
Simple even fire. I mean, you can see these crouching through. Yeah.
I don't know how Hunter gets the better of him there.
That's mad. And the third for good measure, you know, Bit just gets his vision back. He's like, oh, I'm playing Counter-Strike again. How exciting as he loses his
This double here.
Mad, look.
Look at the transfer as well. Bosh.
Straight to the head.
Well, now they know that the AWP is in play here. You see a different pace. They're coming real fast, but Simple. Onto niko again.
Yeah, but a different result in the sense that G2 will leave with top banana. hooksy holding that. Perfecto dipping into the site. Electronic to rotate back, and looks like hooksy's calling for some setup.
Yeah, he wants a flash here. Likely the entry flash from m0nesy. This will give him the pick on towards CT spawn. And across. Oh,
and out.
Yeah, for a second. And now again, another one of these situations. And this time rounds, hooksy didn't get the trade back. It will be a 3-on-5. G2 traditionally do pretty well in these type of situations, but they don't have any site control. They don't have any space. They do have 2 smokes, 2 mollies, and a flash, however, and that sounds like the recipe for a nice little B execute.
Let's see if this recipe can cook up any trouble. Simple gonna immediately extinguish, which implies to G2 it's gonna be a bit of a head-on collision. m0nesy pulls the trigger first. Okay, Perfecto has to dip off that. Will they really expect a second in the same position? Perfecto reveals himself, needs frags, gets one, quick trade. G2 are in. The bomb's not, though. On that CT smoke, m0nesy, hard clear and a good shot to NPL. He's gotten him in. And now the two of them, JKS and m0nesy, going to try and take the whole round, take every frag, finish this map. He's cleared him. Oh, not far off. Just spotted the back. Where's the help? Electronic gets the frag and m0nesy. Oh, how is he alive? He just bounces. Oh! And that's a way to finish. Stunning from m0nesy to close. Smoke main, and we're ready to play. Perfecto will likely be forced off. And it's JKS who takes down Electronic and down the vents instead. niko lost short. And it's a 4-on-4. It's bit on the door. Takes a heavy beating. Will be repelled from the angle. HooXi lingering for a late ramp flank. Two from here. JKS towards the dark position. There's three members of NaVi. Now all backs turn to that potential flank from HooXi. m0nesy just needs to live. Buy time. JKS the same and actually does find a head. Simple good for one as well. m0nesy hoping for help. It gets awkward now. HooXi, yeah, element of surprise is one thing, but long-range Glock shots another. Hard to hit. And NaVi will take that pistol. Actually being quite aggressive with this rifle.
Flash through.
And straight in. Perfecto gone. The Galil fills the feed first. Found now. NPL on top of the hut. He's got another fight to take and successful. NaVi, they weather this storm comfortably. They got the feet up and they're chilling.
That's 3 rounds in a row right now where G2 have got the opening and NaVi have handled it. Look at this stack.
Yeah, as he rounds this corner, they've positioned perfectly, so it's only going to be one. Yeah, it doesn't matter how well placed your crosshair is, you're going down. And then they want to try and pop out the top. Let's see how far they get them. NPL has been caught out, dinked up, and executed by the Flame. It's Perfecto, though, that pulls in the slack and tightens up the defense. These momentary gaps that m0nesy this time did try and generate, just unable to convert. G2 try another different look, and it comes up empty-handed.
We've seen this one before. niko with the deagle over towards Yard. This time, starting to head back towards that lobby position. They are getting out, and they are able to punish the top side defense, but if Perfecto continues to mow them down, now 8-3, right, this is where the difference has to come in, is the individual ability of NaVi as well. When they are pushed, when they are tested, 1-for-1's not enough. Need to make sure they're shutting shop.
Yeah, every single member of NaVi has had a multi-kill round. And we're only 5 rounds in. I think this is Perfecto's 3rd here in round 6. So yeah, that's the flying start you'd like to see. You know, when you hit the desk. Ooh. Ooh.
That's gonna feel nice.
It's simple here as well. If NPL goes down, it's really gonna all fall onto Sasha. At the back of the site, just the one. As Hunter hands him some humility, a bomb to be planted. Electronic just going to be staring at a smoke for another 18 seconds. Bit known as the ramp player, likely Heaven, Hunter and m0nesy on the site and working it out. Catching a bit of flack from that nade, but it's m0nesy again comfortable on that AWP. Electronic 1v3 goes, 1v2 goes a little dangerous for a moment. niko will finish the job. Ooh, simple. An opportunity on that scout straight to the head of HooXi, and that's an immediate cancel.
NaVi can win this. They've stacked top.
Yeah, and within 20 seconds, G2, they're going to have to do their due diligence. They're in all the right places, all the nooks and crannies to be cleared. niko low. Perfecto hits the shot. NaVi, with 10 seconds, they just have to stop Hunter. Charging into the site. Berserking. NPL hut. Can he stop the plant? Can he stop the plant? No, JKS is down! Hunter 2! NPL clutches up and NaVi will win the eco! With a couple of pistols and some scout tags for good measure.
Way out. Did everything and more for his team right there. And at the start of the round, I said perfect weapon for the job. I didn't think it would play in like this. Trading efficient from G2, considering they're up against the odds, but time the biggest issue. JKS trying to cover every single angle. And he just comes screaming, doesn't stop moving. NPL, that is a big one for the young gun.
Lesser players would be going straight for that bomb carrier. JKS would have had time perhaps to slow him down and catch the frag, but he gets them both. Hunter
gonna have to be down to the pistols again, and there you go. Simple. Onto niko. NPL, a big shot this.
Oh my god.
We're throwing out some big knocks here.
It was Hunter. He gave him that leg back in, but MPL with a second. What more could you ask? That flick is nasty, filthy, but not enough as we see 7 and NaVi will take another. Simple for such a forward position. Anti-flash on forward. Hold. And NPL holds fast. 1 and done. niko with a double up. Straight into the site. JKS up close and personal with Perfecto. It's the trade that matters. Simple in the vent. We know he likes to go for some cheeky no-scopes around that ladder. Now sneaking into the site. Lets one go. And it's only one back from Bit. niko trying to get the troops motivated with a 3K delivery. G2 are there. Gonna try and look over on the railing, but perfect smokes. A fired shot and a flash over the top for Electronic. Goes up, and m0nesy so prepared. G2 well drilled. Opening again for G2. Can they close with a win? And a 1 T-half. Simple wants to argue against it. Only the 1 before niko finds him. Now hell is lost unless Bit can hold on to this one. Just knocking on the door is niko. And Perfecto wrapping around for the secret stairs this week. Been waiting for niko. Down to 1 HP, a dink exchange, but the AK stronger. m0nesy, he's just got a read, hasn't he? Perfect hold. Delivers for his squad, just the 1 frag to stop this 8. And you were talking about that start from NaVi. Yeah, what a recovery from G2. NPL onto m0nesy and down he goes. Smiles at the end of the half, G2. Right now, NaVi and G2, this has been quite a lovely recovery from G2, and you can see the odds favoring them, but niko on yard with a lot of bodies his way. Hunter with him, I love it too. The cousins, side by side, and m0nesy gone. NPL finds the frag, simple equipped with that P250. niko might be his next victim. Long range engage, okay, simple. Gives niko a bit of his own medicine there.
Yeah, just isolated, knowing that they could take that fight and hit an absolute banger. Now it's hooksy and JKS, maybe an unlikely duo in the clutch. And NaVi can just allow this one here to simmer as JKS, he's trying to find out where they've gone. Spotted one jumping behind red, would have to hit some absolute bangers to make this possible, but that's information for NaVi. They know where at least 1 player of the remaining 2 are.
JKS does actually find a clean duel. Reposition, simple catching flak as well from hooksy. That will be a huge frag to post. He's been absent in the feed for the majority, and JKS, he's got 2 on his plate. Needs the fresh mag, and hooksy good for the frag as well. JKS gets the bomb on the floor, and simple already wounded. How did this fall through NaVi's fingers? This felt like a guarantee. And now all hooksy has to do is just hold his push, play it safe from the rafters. The bomb is not in simple's grasp.
He's going around the world here as well. Time is going to start becoming an issue here. About to hit 25 seconds. And JKS, considering the fact he could come late out squeaky. This is heard now from Simple, knows where 1 of the 2 are again.
Or hooksy, he's not considering this at all. Simple playing a masterful game of Counter-Strike on the low HP. The 1v1, can JKS hold his nerve with 8 seconds left? Simple's going to have to plant, gets the info. JKS has to run him down. Simple off the bomb, gets the info. Can he get around the corner? He can and will secure the round. JKS with impact. G2 take the pistol, and it's daylight robbery. Something he's going to have been studying, a nade actually destined for Electronic. He knows where you like to hide. I love this. I love the layers, and I love that. m0nesy throws some aggression into the mix.
This number advantage to still search for info, and Simple, does he clear his corners? Yes, he does.
An easy way to find the 4v4, I guess. Simple makes light work of hooksy. You can see ramp now obviously wide open. JKS will get the smoke down. And NPL goes down. Hunter finds it through the smoke. Well-placed bullets. m0nesy somehow onto Electronic on that hut position. Oh, Simple's going to be unhappy. niko from behind. Bit's got nowhere to go. And he makes a path. Get out of there. Oh! JKS, another one of those. We've seen. And still hits the shot onto Electronic. A re-smoke. Oh my god, they're going to have to respect it. Mollied him out. Smoke will cover. Spray finds nothing. niko, though, just as Bit looked away. Everything going G2's way.
This is some cocky Counter-Strike, right? It's well put together. It's not
calculated, but cocky.
Yeah, it's not your face-it games where the guy who plays 400 hours of deathmatch is just holding W. This is well considered, but they know when they can take the fights, and well, Simple's finally found one. MPL heard he's going to be dead any second now, removed by niko, and now niko gets the final fight, but Simple for the clutch. 1 on 3.
Got this one, JKS to deny, and perfect. Absolutely perfect. G2, here he was, straight out main into Squeak. Look at the timing, 1:45, the door is off and he's in. And it's just perfecto, they take contact and trade. At that point, the round, with m0nesy hitting shots like these, I mean, you can count on him to hit those, then you can take over the world. G2, 13, 3 rounds away as this countdown continues.
I think you can only sit here and be in awe of the level of performance that we've seen from G2 here today. And I know that this is consistent, right, for them this year, but it's baffling that it continues.
Flash to set him up, doesn't have to take the fight upon it, but has a little glance. It's Bit versus niko, and the first frag is G2's. Just a smoke to reposition. Play upon the fade. Lovely angle he's got here. niko, a master of his craft. And he wants more. Electronic. Simple, but damage inflicted. A good one back from NaVi. m0nesy refuses to let them leave with an advantage. Catch is simple. Electronic slipped, only for a moment, and it's NaVi about to concede. G2 to do it. 10 nukes in a row. 17 maps in a row. They are untouchable until NPL gets the craziest clutch of his life. I don't think so. m0nesy can end at any moment he wishes. Waits for JKS. From the lobby, NPL distracted. Not the 1v4. Not at all. G2 stay perfect, stay untouchable, and sail to the semis of Katowice. The Spodek will see G2 once more.